What's up, fellas? Welcome back to Idiot Salad, the greatest bowl of stupidity since 1893.
Hello, Spooky Pookies.
We're your hosts, Kyler Gia and
Alexandria Sundstrom.
we're just continuing with Halloween. It's starting to cool down where we're at, so finally we can put on some nice fall clothing. I've been dying all summer to wear any sort of good style clothing.
Yep, sweaters.
Yes.
We're both rocking the sweaters today.
I've been stuck with solid color t-shirts for way too long.
And now that's a layer
Yeah.
underneath our sweaters.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, we're just this is our second to last episode featuring Halloween.
We got
special plans for November.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Special plans. But for this episode, instead of just being scary, we're going to be focused mostly on Halloween. We're talking about costumes.
Predictions
and ratings. Mm-hmm. Because there's been a lot of popular stuff that has come out this year that people can dress up as.
Like Terrifier 3 came out recently.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people dressing up for that. This is one time I was at the movie theaters and Joker 2 released. It was like the day after it released. And someone came in, he was like wearing the full thing too. I don't know where he got all the stuff for it, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was immensely disappointed by the movie.
He was so psyched going in, so sad going out.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that's what happened.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think that the most popular costumes, at least for either couples or best friends, will be something related to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
That's like Deadpool and Wolverine are now the new duo.
Yeah. They're the ketchup and mustard colors.
I mean, it used to be Deadpool and Spider-Man. That was the thing for a while. But now it's Deadpool and Wolverine. And honestly, I'm not it's not something I'm depressed about.
Yeah.
Wolverine's an awesome character.
You know, I saw a theory, trying to pausing on the costumes thing for a bit. Oh. But you know how they said in the movie, they said every Deadpool has a Peter. Mm-hmm. Somebody said that Peter is like Peter Parker. So every Deadpool has a Peter Parker, but that Peter just has his parents, so that's why he's not a Spider-Man.
That's kind of depressing to think.
I don't think so.
Peter's not supposed to be the brightest, not the sharpest tool in the shed, you know?
Yeah, his parents
Peter Parker, the Spider-Man, he's supposed to be a brilliant guy.
I think that's just because he lost his parents.
He went into so much trauma that he became a super genius.
Yep. He educated himself. But I like that theory. I think that's cute. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of Deadpool Wolverine. I agree with the Terrifier.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, Inside Out 2
Inside Out 2?
Out.
I don't know.
I keep seeing stuff about that movie still on my feed. I'm getting kind of tired of it because it's the same song, the ding, 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 ding.
Copyright.
My bad.
Copywriter.
My bad.
Get her out of here.
My bad. But no, that song I'm getting a little tired of. But I think that'll be good for
That's more of a group thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if you were to do a duo, it has to be two specific characters that are well matched in.
Well, I was thinking you could do that as a group thing. That's where I was going in my head with it. I'm
not painting my skin red. I'm telling you that much.
We have our costumes. We're not deciding what we're gonna be.
I know, but I'm just putting out hypotheticals here, right? I'm just trying to imagine myself in the shoes of other people. Yeah.
Somebody with only one friend? That's
damn.
My bad. Okay.
So other costumes. I mean, pop culture is the only way, or not the only way, but a lot of costumes do come from just popular culture. That's kind of Halloween costumes is just cosplay with different a certain aspect, you know?
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of memes again this year, but I think a lot of them are going to be politics related. Mm-hmm. You've seen, you know the game Dress to Impress on Roblox?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see a lot of fashionable people out there?
Yes, but following a theme. You know how they have the stars and then the theme above their head? Mm-hmm. I think there's going to be a lot of costumes that have that incorporated into their costume.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of parents who are just going around and trying to get their kids the next costume that represents, the big thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely feeling like there's going to be a lot of Skibbity Toilet, a lot of
No.
Digital Circus, and stuff like that. Just following those themes because it's like kids being like, Mommy, I watched this guy for 7 hours on YouTube. I want to beat him for Halloween. And then the parents are like, okay, cool. I got $30 and I need to make my child happy or else I'm just going to, I don't know.
Cry.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
I've got enough time to make a pizza. I've got enough time to get my children out the door. And then I got enough time to wallow and cry without needing a therapist.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I just think that I feel like a lot of costumes are just going to follow like meme formats, you know, just like whatever is trending on YouTube.
I think that'll be the theme with like kids. See, when I'm thinking dressing up, I'm thinking like for our age, because I still dress up and I think that's fun. So I don't think about children at all, which is good because I'm not a famous YouTuber yet.
Not yet. Maybe we'll blow up someday, and then we'll be imprisoned.
Oh dear. Moving on.
My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Please talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. What are we on? Costumes. You know, I feel like a lot of people look down on cosplay a little too much.
Yeah.
Like, you go to an anime convention or a Comic-Con, you see people wearing the costumes, and it's just like, oh, they're dressing up as their favorite characters. They have nothing better to do in their lives. But then, like, you don't go around during Halloween and, like, look at children and be like, these children. Like, people actually put more effort into cosplaying than they do just wearing a costume for Halloween, you know?
Yeah. I saw the funniest thing. People are more... So, when you go to get married, if you're a guy, you just rent a tux, which means you wear it for that one day, and then you return it.
Yeah.
Children are more dedicated to being a clown, to being a toilet, and owning that costume for the rest of their lives until they sell it, than men are to getting married. And I thought that was so funny because that's true. You buy a costume. You don't rent a costume. Man, I should start wearing Halloween costumes just like out and about. Get the most use out of it as possible.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
My Halloween costume is kind of, it's like a Ren Fair costume. So I can probably wear it to a lot of like live, what are they, like LARP? Live action roleplay stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ever find myself going to those. They seem a little weird, but like I could definitely do it.
I think that the live action roleplay people really take it into... They take it really seriously where
I can't
there's
take that stuff
no...
seriously.
There was no deodorant in the Renaissance, so I'm assuming that would smell.
I cannot take, like, role-playing I can't take seriously. If you, like, try to make me role-play, I'm just going to do something silly, and then you're going to be like, hey, you're not playing by the rules.
Dude, I would
Kick him out of this now!
I take so much advantage out of, like, role-playing. Like, me and my brother, when we would be in the pool, we'd pretend to be, like, you've seen Avatar, Last Airbender? I'd be like, oh, I'm a waterbender. And I would just like, I would take that stuff so seriously.
I feel like every kid who has seen Avatar does that in the pool.
Yeah, and it's so much fun.
Other than pissing.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, waterbending. Honestly, waterbending is such... Okay, that's way off topic. We're going to get back to costumes.
Oh, wasn't there a live-action Avatar that came out this year?
Sucks.
Oh,
Don't watch it.
But I'm thinking like people could dress up as that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you're gonna have a bunch of like internet people be like, "Man, that's a what is it, like racial, not stereotyping, but like that's you're stealing our culture."
Stealing our culture.
You're
Arrows on your head.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be like, "You're not Chinese. Take that costume off now." I mean, it's different when you paint your face black because that's offensive. Don't ever do that, please. But you know, it's different when you're like putting on a costume to represent your like Asian favorite character, you know?
Yep. I think that there's going to be some, speaking of...
I hope not.
I think that a lot of people are going to dress up as the two presidential candidates.
Oh. Well, I really hope that no one white is going for Kamala Harris. Don't do that.
I'm not going to.
That's what I'm doing. I'm telling the audience.
Don't
Don't do it. Don't
Don't
blackface.
do it.
Look at me in the eyes. Don't. Okay, I think we got that settled. Paint your face orange. I don't care. You can do that. Don't paint your face black.
All right, I'm glad we're on the same page about that.
Okay. Anyways, oh. Okay, so Tyler the Creator recently released, or is about not recently released, but is about to. As of filming this, he's about to release his new album, and I know a lot of people usually like dress up based on like. Hold on, there's a little bit of lore to it. It's like every single album he has a different persona, and people kind of like base some of their style off of his personas. Mm-hmm. He's releasing his new album. He's got a new persona. Looks kind of cool. I feel like a lot of people are going to dress up like that.
And I think that a lot of people will dress up as like Sabrina Carpenter, or who else is really big right now? What's her name? Chappell Roan, the redhead, who does the song "Pink Pony Club." That song. Anyway, you don't listen to mainstream music.
Yeah,
I don't really either, but I am online.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of people will dress up as the popular artists because they have a very distinct style. Sabrina Carpenter has the heart corset. You don't know. It's going over your head.
Yeah.
But they have she has
I'm
the
kind
heart
of thinking
corset.
of Willy Wonka right now.
What?
Because like you're talking about dressing up as a famous celebrity. I was thinking it's Timothy Chalamet. Then I'm like, chocolate man, Willy Wonka.
I love that audio. He's so funny.
Willy Wonka, chocolate man.
Actor strike has ended. I can finally talk about my movie. He's a good guy. Love that guy.
Man, I love that guy. I say a lot. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the most popular costumes this year is definitely going to be Skibbity Toilet. Because, like, one, satire, two, kids that are, like, deeply in love with that thing for some reason.
You know what else I think is going to be really popular?
What?
You know how everybody's talking about, like, the Sigma Alpha stuff? I feel like there's going to be a lot of wolf heads.
You're right. Oh, my gosh.
So many furries at tonight.
They're going to try to defend themselves. I'm not a furry.
It's for a meme.
You're dressing up as an anthropomorphic animal. That technically counts you as a furry.
A what?
If you anthropomorphic animal. Like, have you never heard of that word before?
No.
It just means an animal that acts like a human.
Oh.
So like Zootopia.
Oh.
That's Zootopia's anthropomorphic.
I did not know that. I actually never knew that word before. But I know a few people who would.
Excuse my vocabulary.
Who would probably want to dress up as a wolf just for the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's just my predictions for this year.
Yep.
This year Halloween. I mean,
what was it last year? Like, what was big last year?
Spider-Man was definitely big last year.
Yes. Yes, because of the release of Spider-Man.
I know a lot of people are making their Spider-Sonas and, like, dressing up and all the... I find that amazing, because, like, it's weird how one character is now technically an idea more than a character. Because, like, the idea of Spider-Man goes beyond just the, you know...
Well, that was Stan Lee's intention anyway.
Yeah.
Anybody can be under the mask.
But it's weird how that worked for Spider-Man and not any other character. And it's just, like... It's very funny, and it's very wholesome.
Yep. The thing I don't like about it, though, is that you have to be an orphan. Like, no parents, and then...
No, there's some Spider-Man that aren't orphans. They just have to lose someone that they care about deeply.
Oh.
Like, you can... there can be a Spider-Man with, like, some terrible parents that, like, you know, really cares about someone else. And then, boom, they die, and then, yeah. And it doesn't really have to be a loved one. It just has to be something that happens that, like, traumatizes them. So it can be, like, watching 100 people die in a car crash. You don't know what might spark that desire to, like, get into the Spider-Man.
Oh, boy.
It could be anything.
I would not be able to handle all that trauma. I would not want to be Spider-Man.
I would put it aside for so long that eventually one day I'll just, like, break down and start sobbing for, like, an hour. Yep. It'll be like, oh, all right, gotta save the city again.
And then see, the amazing thing about Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, is that
Andrew Garfield?
He says these, like, funny stuff, you know? And then there's just so much trauma behind that mask.
Yeah,
How
he's
is
such an unserious guy.
Yeah.
I could definitely make a Spider-Man. I mean, I just got to get a little more fit, and also I got to find a radioactive spider and hopefully not die of cancer.
Yep. Die of anything.
I couldn't imagine how painful that would have been.
Yeah.
Your DNA got rearranged by a spider bite. Can you? Oh,
I would want it to happen at night. Like, I get bit and then I wake up and now I'm just like super cool. Because I'd be unconscious. I love being unconscious. I don't feel anything. I mean, I don't want to be in pain consciously.
Okay.
Anyway,
what other costume concept have we not gone over? I mean, there's not really a difference between costume and cosplay, other than the fact that cosplay is usually considered to take more effort than costumes, because costumes you can just buy at a store. And
yes, and they're so expensive.
I know.
And they look terrible.
You want to represent your favorite character? Pay up.
See,
You know, it's when did costumes begin? Like when did they start?
okay, so here's the thing.
You know lore of this?
I do.
Wow.
I was very into Halloween when I was small, and I was like, you know what? Let's do some research. So I did some research. It was called All Hallows Eve, which is kind of a well-ish known fact. If it's not, that's fine. And people would dress up on All Hallows Eve to scare away the demons. Like, all the demons would come out for that night, and you had to, like, blend in, so that way they wouldn't, like, demonize you and
so
stuff.
they had to dress up as the demons to scare off the demons?
Yeah.
And then, so is that...
They're not, like, to scare off the demons, but so that way the demons don't know that they're not humans.
So is every pop culture character technically a demon at this point?
Well, I think that was just, like, the folklore that
Can you imagine
started
just, like... So they started dressing up as demons. They're like, these guys won't get us anymore. And then this person is just like, hey, I kind of dressed up like Greg. He was a pretty cool guy. It's like, oh, wow, that's smart. I'm going to dress up as Susan. Those are probably like really not the cultural names, but I'm just using them as an example.
I would assume that the first, like, not scary costume would be, like, of a queen or something,
I would assume like a religious person. Like maybe a pope or something, like a priest.
Yeah.
I dressed up as a... You're not a priest, but I'm pretending to be one to scare off the demons.
Yeah, it's just for show, guys.
And then nowadays, you have people dressing up as Skibbity Toilet.
Yep.
Welcome to the world.
I would be scared. If
Skibbity Toilet is a demon.
Oh, dear.
It is. It is definitely a demon. I would say it is.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's, like, lore accurate.
Oh, no, I don't... No, I'm just saying it's like...
Do you know the
it's a media demon.
Toilet
I don't
lore?
know Skibbity Toilet lore.
Okay, good, because I don't
It's
either.
a media demon. It sucks the life out of children.
Yep. Suck the life out of
I'm not going to
somebody that I
become
know.
political, but I'm just going to say, don't give your children iPads.
Yep. When I have kids, they're not getting an iPad until I got an iPad, which was, like, middle school. I've actually never had an iPad, but, like, I got access to the internet in, like, 5th grade.
Yeah. No access to the internet.
Go find something to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Be bored.
Yep. I have troubles nowadays with media because I had unrestricted access to it as a child.
You know, my first...
Addictions are real.
Yep. When me and my brother first got access to the internet, we'd go to our grandparents' house, and the only thing that we would do was watch Katy Perry music videos. That was we had unlimited internet access, and we just watched Katy Perry music videos.
Man, I must have been the weird kid. I would watch those Five Nights at Freddy's animated music videos.
We didn't know what that was. We were like, oh, I know this song on the radio. Let's go watch the music video. We love music videos. It was so much fun.
Well, I think that covers a lot of the topics. I'm not sure we have very much to discuss here. Costumes are cool. I'm wearing a costume. You should wear a costume.
You should join us. Post your pictures and tag Idiot Salad, and we will feature you on our story.
Yes! Do that.
And then, possibly, we could rate them. That might be fun. Or wait, hold on. Halloween comes out.
That's next week.
Yeah. Put on your costumes early and then tag us.
Or we can review yours late. It's all up to you. Make sure to comment any other ideas you'd like us to cover. Don't make sure to subscribe and stay tuned.
Subscribe, turn on post notifications.
We post every Friday at around 11 o'clock Pacific time.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot what part of the world I was in. Anyways, hope you all are having a wonderful day. and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Ah!
Okay. All right. Nights.